Hey, it's Patrick here from Possum Bourne Motorsport. Just giving you another update of what's going on in the workshop in February. So we've got Jesse's car here again, so now it's all done. We've made really good power on the dyno, yeah, 407 kilowatt on 24 psi of boost. It's quite impressive because it still has a completely stock cylinder head. So with some more work there, it could potentially make a lot more. As you would have seen in the last workshop update, it's running a GTW 3884 and it's also running on pump gas still at this point. Yesterday Ender dropped his SGT off to us. It's got a big master power twisted turbo setup and still running the stock block, so he's just here for a tune package. So it's going to be very interesting to see how much power this car will make. If you're after something unique for your engine bay, hydro dipping might be something you're interested in. We've seen it on this car here. That's the latest update on it. It's got hydro dipped intake pipe, compressor housing and intercooler piping. Basically, you can have any designs that you want and really make your engine bay stand out. If you've got a Japanese performance vehicle, we can help you with servicing needs as well. Raywin just dropped her car off to us for a service and a once-over to check the brakes. So that's something we commonly do for a lot of customers. Make sure your car is running at its best. As a lot of Subarus do, this one here came to us with big and bearing failure. So from a simple rebuild it turned into a bit of an upgrade. This engine is pretty much like a stage 2 package in the block and in the head. So we've got a W block in here, upgraded with our oil gallery modification and just the common forged rods and pistons. It's got AIP head studs. The stage 2 cylinder head package includes the Kelford 272 cams, upgraded valve springs and poured and polished heads by us. The engine in T-Line Grand's car is capable of about 500 wheel horsepower. The limiting factor at the moment are the bolt-ons, which are, most of them are still factory. So at the moment we're expecting to see around 300-350 wheel horsepower. But there's a lot of headroom for the future. Our tuner's car has been completed. That was a bit of a rush project. He's completed all the work, including the engine swap, in about a week. And he's just been to Mary and run a 1407, doing about 100 miles an hour. Bill brought in his GC8. He's owned a number of Subarus over the years, and he's actually just sold a 2017 STI to get back to the roots, have a car that feels fast, drives fast and sounds a lot noisier. So we've done a few upgrades for him, including a bigger GRB top mount intercooler, a high flow downpipe and an upgraded fuel pump. And it's running a Link G4 Plus. At the moment it's running a safe tune at 224 kilowatt. With the right injectors, it could easily make 240, 250 kilowatt, and it's just a really fun package for the weekend and the racetrack. Here we've got the Cubby's S14. We've just done a good upgrade on it. So he wants to basically get the most out of the stock block, getting close to 300 kilowatt. We've installed a set of Kelford 272 cams. They will help us increase the torque. It's got a Garrett GDX 3071R Gen 2, and we're just completing the setup with the intercooler piping, and he's going to run a bonnet exhaust and dump. So it's certainly going to make a lot of noise when it goes onto the dyno. About a week ago, Clint called me with his GC8. The car wasn't starting, and once we got it in here, we quickly noticed that the cam belt was snapped. Unfortunately, it's done a bit of damage to one of the cylinder heads. We've pulled the engine out. So after the cam belt was snapped, we've fitted another cam belt on here, just cranked the engine through, and there was quite a loud mechanical noise on the passenger side cylinder head. And also that we noticed that the cams are not spinning freely, so it will definitely have to be stripped apart for assessment. Keep an eye on this. We're probably gonna be increasing a bit of performance and rebuilding the engine for him. Here we've got Chris's EJ20 out of his Forester. We've rebuilt him a good solid package. So he's running a closed deck block. He's got JE pistons and Eagle rods. In the heads we've got GRB cams and Kilford Beehive valve springs. And we've also performed a few upgrades to the lubrication system. So it's got a 12mm oil pump, and we've performed our oil gallery modification. Over here we've got another completed engine. That's Carl's EJ20 that we've built for him. We've just installed his GD3582R turbo and just waiting on a couple fittings to complete the plumbing of the turbo before I can go back into the car. Michelle dropped her engine off to us in a few bits and pieces. So at the moment we are rebuilding her short block for her. So we're refreshing the short block with JE pistons. She already had Eagle rods. They're just going back in, new bearings, new gasket set. And then, yeah, basically it's ready for assembly of the long block. Over here we've got Chris's R33. That came in for a bit of work, including installing the manifold and connecting all the water lines, vacuum lines. That's all been done. It's got 1000cc injectors in there now. The Link G4 Plus is installed and got some switches set up. Fuel pump is chronically not the best with these. The wiring is getting tired over the years as well, so we've upgraded that. And yeah, now it's just ready for the tune, and we're expecting to see about the 280-290 kilowatt mark on this. Another update on Hiace. So as you can see, the engine's in now, and we've started the fabrication. So we've got the turbo set up on the top, and we've also started to fabricate the exhaust side of things. Thank you for watching the workshop update, and I'll see you again next month. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, bye. See you. Thank you for watching the workshop update, and I'll see you next month. Oh, shit, do that again. Oh, bloody thing, this is a stupid idea. That's happened 3 times now. Shit. Yeah.